Hola means hello, and hello is what you say when you introduce yourself, which means this IEM is an introduction to the world of audiophiles. I'm probably reading too much into it, aren't I? Hello and welcome back to another experience where I'll be talking about Truthear HOLA. First of all, I'd like to thank Truthear for sending this unit in exchange for my honest opinion, but rest assured, all thoughts and opinions are my own. If you've been enjoying my content, please do consider hitting that like and subscribe button. That'll help the channel a lot and I truly appreciate your support. Before we talk about accessories, let's address the rabbit in the room. Shiroi. Is this every man's dream girl? A 170 cm high, 45 kg girl with white hair and bunny ears? If someone like this does exist and she's coming at you, run the other direction as fast as you can, because at 45 kilograms, she's looking for food and she's going to eat you, and not in ways you hope it would be. Now that you're safely on the other side of the world from Shiroi, let's talk about accessories. And in this budget space, every dollar counts. So for $3.99 more from the CCA-CRA, you get 7 pairs of interchangeable ear tips, 4 of these rounded ear ones, which looks like the ear tips from Icebreaker OH10s, and 3 of your typical standard ear tips. You also get this carrying pouch with the magnetic clasp, and for the cable, it has this plastic feel going around, and it's definitely a better looking and feeling cable than you typically get at this price point. And that goes for the overall package as well. So if I'm bringing in the CCA-CRA package as a comparison, for $3.99 more, you're getting a better cable, more ear tips, and a carrying pouch. I've spent a lot more than $3.99 to get all of the above, so thank you, Truthear. Also, let's take a second here to appreciate their logo design, because it is simply awesome. On certain angles, it looks like a plane, on others, a Chinese character, or the letter T and E in perspective view. Love it. For the design of the IEMs themselves, it's nothing to write home about. The matte black finish is nice with a snowflake-like pattern, and that's it. It's a very low-key design, and if simplicity is what you're looking for in an IEM design, this is as good as it gets. I just wish it had more flair like their logo design. For fit and comfort, being a single dynamic driver, they managed to make it a relatively small IEM, and with a few curves and contours on the body, it just fits snugly into my ears, and they are very comfortable. Before we talk about sound, once again, everything I'm describing about the sound, I'm describing it with this in mind. I'm using the largest of the circular ear tips, which gives me the best seal, and with that seal, you can hear the rumble and the growl in the sub bass. There's impact in the bass, and while it's not the fullest or most textured bass, it has enough rumble and slam that brings the fun into the track and keeps your head bobbing. For the mid-range, the vocals are right smack in the middle, not too recessed, not too forward. It's placed in front of the tracks, it's warm and lush. There's a little bit of that bass bleeding into the mid-range, but it's ever so little. Overall, the vocals are the star of the show, but it still has all the accompaniment from the bass to make it fun and engaging. However, it does not sound as open as it could be due to the next factor. This is where the treble on this IEM will be the make or break for some people. If you're sensitive to treble, then this IEM is the IEM for you, because it is very forgiving. I don't hear any harshness or sharpness, and it's simply smooth. However, it does affect a little bit on the vocal clarity and details. Trumpets doesn't sound as clear or powerful, and almost a little blunted in its note. If you're a treble head, then this IEM will not suit you. For soundstage, imaging and separation, with that smooth forgiving treble, it does have an impact on imaging and resolution, especially with all the bass, but with nothing to cut it through. So placement of sound sounds a little vague, detail sounds a little soft. All of the above makes for a very laid-back, relaxing sound presentation, but I do wish there's a little bit of treble just to make those details come through. For power, this IEM is relatively easy to power. I still have about 30% left of volume from my phone, so any other source gear you have will be able to power this IEM. So to sum it all off, this is a very safe IEM, but it has a lot of strengths that make it a very easy recommendation to anyone who is curious about the hobby and wants to start somewhere. It's got a good amount of bass, the vocals come through, and it's very smooth, and for $18.99, overall, I think Truthear have made a great starting point to the hobby. I'd feel more secure in recommending this over the CCA-CRA due to that treble, as I may not know how sensitive people can be to higher frequencies. However, if you're looking for that special something, be it in the bass, mid-range or treble, this IEM may not be it, as it does a safe approach to the tuning, but not one that stands out from the pack. With that all said, that concludes my experience with the Truthear HOLA. However, I'm curious to know your thoughts about this IEM in the comment section down below. Is this your go-to IEM, or is there one in the budget realm that you feel is better? With that all said, thank you very much for watching, and until the next experience, take care and happy listening.